guys, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings, Tarot Readings from the Heart. So this is the, these are the cards, the decks we're using this week for your weekly check-in. We use the Everyday Witch Tarot. We also use the Tarot Wonderland by Barbara Moore, the Everyday Enchantment Tarot as well by Poppy Palin, and your Spiritual Advices, Doreen Virtue and Radley Valentine's Angel Answer deck. And for your 20 card work and love reading, we use the Dark Mansion Tarot. The spiritual advice comes from the Romance Angels, Doreen Virtue, and also the Angels of Abundance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue and Grant Virtue, and also the Answer deck. So sit back and enjoy your reading. Take care. Hi Virgo, welcome to Carol's Universe, Tarot Readings from the Heart. So we're going to do your weekly reading, the 23rd through to the 29th of September 2019. This week it's back to business as usual. I'll appear at first on the screen, and then what I'm going to do then is I'm going to put the camera down on the card so you can see the spreads. We look at your work and your love as well. So without further ado, Virgo, let's make a start. Okay Virgo, cards are down, let's have a look for you. So guys, you are showing as being the Two of Cups. Looks like you're in some form of a partnership or agreement this week with the Two of Cups energy. You're a part of a partnership and agreement. That's what you are when you're the Two of Cups. You're a part of a partnership or an agreement when this card shows up, Virgo. What's the theme of the week? Some for you guys it's a relationship as well. You might be involved in a relationship with the Two of Cups energy. The theme of the week is a King of Swords. So I think that this is with someone. I think this is probably with a Gemini, Libra or Aquarius individual. So you guys being in partnership, relationship, in love perhaps, with a King of Swords. Okay. It depends. It could be with a air sign individual, King of Swords, very chatty individual, very communicative individual. Virgo could also be with somebody who's quite emotionally detached, which is what a King of Swords can be as well. What is the goal that you have for the week? The goal that you have is to put some work and effort. I think that your goal is to put work and effort into this individual here, this King of Swords. That's what I think that your goal and effort is for the week, Virgo. What is the obstacle you have to overcome? This person already has lots of options. I think this King of Swords, because he's a theme. So this person actually has lots of options already with the Seven of Cups. So even though I feel that you guys, I think this is a relationship some of you guys are in, or this week you're involved in a very strong connection with someone here, this Two of Cups. It's a King of Swords. Your goal is to work hard, put effort into this person, but the obstacle you need to overcome is they've probably got other options. They probably look at other options. You're not the only option on the table for this person. I mean, it could be work, it could be love. You read it out however however it pertains to the situation. I don't think that you're the only person on this person. You're the only person in this person's life, if I'm being honest. I think they've got other options. What could you be achieving by the end of the week? Oh, well, I certainly feel with the Knight of Cups what you could be achieving. I wouldn't say it's love. I would say that for some of you guys it's following your heart is the Knight of Cups. So Virgo, by the end of the week, you could simply be following your heart and simply getting off your chest what you need to get off your chest. Certainly feel by the, I don't think that this is love per se, but I certainly feel with the Knight of Cups energy, what you could be achieving is following your heart, getting something off your chest, expressing your feelings, perhaps with the Knight of Cups to this individual. What do you need to avoid this week, Virgo? I think rushing in with the Knight of Swords. I think you need to avoid rushing into the situation. What do you need to embrace? You need to embrace, Virgo. Oh, there you go, the Knight of Cups. Take it nice and slowly. It's a slow seduction. You don't want to rush in there. I mean, certainly by the end of the week, you could be getting your feelings off your chest to this individual. Knight of Cups energy. But you need to avoid doing the Knight of Swords, rushing in, doing things spontaneously. The two knights, the Knight of Swords, usually they're on horses. Knight of Swords goes real fast, which means that he's rushing. The Knight of Cups is at a very slow gallop. He's very dainty, so it means that he's kind of like taking his time. It's a process. So avoid rushing in, Knight of Swords, and embrace that this is a process. And it's going to take the art of seduction probably to turn this person around. Because they've got other options. That's the only thing. This person's already got other options. You're not the only person on the table for this individual. If you need advice and support, where can you go for that? Go to somebody who's got some fresh ideas. Maybe there's somebody who can give you some insight into how you get around this particular person. What we're going to do here, Virgo, we're going to put the camera down, hone down on the cards and take another look. I hope the screen isn't too lopsided or anything, Virgo. What I'm seeing this week is you guys are the Two of Cups involved in a relationship. There's an emotional connection between you and another individual. Theme of the week, it's this person here. This is the King of Swords. It's this person. So there's an emotional connection with the King of Swords. Now, it will either be that this person could be an air sign. Could be that you've got an emotional connection to somebody who's quite communicative with the King of Swords energy. Could also be you've got this emotional connection to an individual who might be emotionally disconnected from you with the King of Swords energy showing there, Virgo. Your goal is to put some hard work and effort into this individual, but the obstacle you need to overcome is they've got other options. Seven of Cups. They actually do have other options. You're not the only person on the table for them. You could be achieving by the end of the week. I don't call the Knight of Cups necessarily a successful card, but it is successful in being able to open up and express its feelings. So you could be achieving, following your heart's desires. Maybe this is opening up to this individual, telling them how you feel. Avoid rushing into anything, though, with that Knight of Swords. Avoid kind of just going in without thinking, and embrace that this is a slow process. It's a gradual process with that Knight. This is fast, this is gradual. It's not Knight of Coins, but it is the Knight of Cups, which means it's one up from the Knight of Coins. Gradual energy, a little bit faster than that Knight of Coins energy, though. So avoid rushing in with the Knight of Swords energy, Knight of Blades, and embrace that this is going to be a gradual process. And maybe you need to kind of just seduce this person into it. Get to know them with the Knight of Cups energy before you say something to them with this particular Knight of Cups here. If you need advice and support, go to somebody who can give you a fresh perspective and fresh ideas on how you handle the situation, okay? Let's have a look at your spiritual advice. Universe, Spirit, what's the spiritual advice you have for Virgo on this reading? What's the spiritual advice? Okay, 2 cards. So it's saying you need to listen to your intuition, okay? In perfect timing, let's have a look at what the other cards are. The situation will improve, okay? So listen to your intuition, and in perfect time, the situation will improve. All right? I'm going to get your work reading. Bear with me, Virgo. Okay, Virgo, work-wise, what are we seeing for you guys? We are seeing the Sun, so some happy new beginnings. Sun is often happy new direction, happy new beginnings with the Sun energy in terms of a workplace, okay? You've got the Ten of Swords, though. Ten of Swords is a painful ending, okay? So I feel that you guys, you've got the Sun and then the Ten of Swords. I feel that this is saying after a painful problem, or this could be exposed, backstabbing. I just get the impression, actually, this is because there are certain cards in the tarot that represent something coming to light, being exposed. The Sun is one, Star is another one. So these types of cards indicate something that is being, or the Moon can be that as well. I think that this, and if you've been backstabbed or if you're being bullied, the Ten of Swords can indicate a bullying situation going on. People got knives in your back. If you're being bullied, Virgo, I think this is going to come to light this week or going into the next few weeks. I think a bullying situation with the Ten of Swords is probably going to come to light with the Sun energy showing here. Yeah, I mean, you've got the Five of Wands energy, so I feel this is quite brutal. There seems to be some bullying going on in work here. You've got the Five of Wands as well. Five of Wands is competitors, conflict. Feels like it's bullying and conflict and competition. I think that this is going to be, and also bullying Ten of Swords by a group of people with the Five of Wands is going to be exposed with the Sun card. It's going to come to an end. All this kind of frustration and worry is going to come to an end with the Death energy showing here. Yeah, new beginnings with the Fool. I think some of you guys have been going through some bullying or a difficult period in work. I think that this is going to come to light with the Sun. And I feel that if you've been feeling frustrated or depressed with that Five of Wands energy, it's going to come to an end and you've got a new beginning here. This is endings and new beginnings with the Fool energy. We've got a Page of Wands, so it could be a new career venture with the Page of Wands energy showing up here. Four of Wands is going to bring great happiness and joy with the Four of Wands energy. I'm seeing a new career venture is going to bring great happiness with the Four of Wands energy. Pages, so you've got 2 pages showing up here. 2 pages, usually I read pages as young support. If we get 3, it's young supportive energy. But I'm seeing a new creative venture here bringing great happiness. There's a chance for you to learn something in this job with the Page of Coins. Some chance for you to learn to craft your skills with that Page of Coins energy showing here. The Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands is ready for I think that some of you guys are ready now to start developing your skills with the Page of Coins energy showing here. Justice energy. So some of you guys are ready to start learning new skills, Page of Coins energy, that are going to bring or going to help you progress, because the Justice card is helping you. This is going to help you to bring justice, but justice to what? Well, perhaps some of you guys want to progress in work. What I'm getting here is two running stories going through here. First of all, I'm seeing there could have been some backstabbing and bullying. Ten of Swords reminds me of bullying, because when I used to work in offices years ago, that card used to always show up for me, and it was bullies, people who had knives in my back. They were real bullies. So bullying here from a group of people is going to come to light for some of you guys within the next few weeks. Frustration and worries on your part, Virgo, is going to be at an end with a death, and there's a new beginning coming in. Now, this new beginning could include a new job, the Page of Wands energy, in which you're going to be feeling a lot more happier, contented, and satisfied and joyous. I'm seeing you guys with this Two of Wands. You're ready now to start learning a new skill, or to start building on the skills that you already have in order to progress, I think, with the Justice energy in terms of your career. So this is quite a good reading, I feel, for Virgo in terms of work. Let's have a look at your love reading very quickly. Okay then, Virgo, what I'm seeing here is, let's have a look. For love, Page of Swords, communication, emails, text messages, Page of Swords energy. I'm thinking that these are not happening, because I've got the Page of Swords here and I've got the Three of Swords. So for me, the Page of Swords has always been the email card. So this is the text message. It's like you and a partner text messaging each other. But the Three of Swords is disappointment or separation, or this is not happening with the Three of Swords showing up here. Also, this can be delayed message. So some of you guys might be feeling heartbroken concerning the partner being slow to send messages or something like that with the Page of Swords energy. You've got communication again. This is communication. Two cards indicating communication. And communication is actually surrounding your heartbreak, your sadness. So there's a lot of sadness here. And there are problems concerning, I think, communication, Page of Swords, and the Magician energy showing up here in this reading for love. I think there are problems concerning the Page of Swords and the Magician, which are communicators within the tarot. Okay. Also, the Magician can be a manipulator and a liar within the tarot as well when it comes to love readings as well. This is a tricky person, really. He's called the trickster within the tarot. So you might be heartbroken over somebody not telling you the truth. Maybe there's somebody's been delaying, because this can also be delaying sending a message to Page of Wands. I'm getting some disappointment around that, somebody tricking you, somebody not being completely honest. I think that somebody is presenting to you that they're happy and stable within the relationship, because the Magician is a presenter. So if somebody's kind of presenting to you that they're happy, they're stable, they're secure within the relationship. Okay. But really, I feel that they're quite disconnected emotionally, because the King of Swords is an emotionally disconnected man sometimes within the tarot. So I feel that some of you guys are feeling heartbroken. It just feels that somebody isn't communicating as much, I think, with this Page of Swords energy. Also, some of you guys might be feeling heartbroken because you've got arguments going on within a relationship, like really kind of harsh words with that Page of Swords energy. And I feel that somebody, also the Three of Swords is a liar as well, somebody who's lying, all right? So it might also be that you're heartbroken, but it's because this person's lying. It looks to me that they're lying. They're presenting to you a face that they are happy and contented within a relationship, but really emotionally wise they're very disconnected. Let's have a look at the next ones as well. Ace of Swords, well, that's all about the truth coming out, okay? And actually Page of Swords and the Ace of Swords is all about the truth coming out, okay? Three, I think that there could be a third party in the workplace. I think the truth is going to come out. There could be a third party in the workplace with the Three of Coins energy. King of Coins energy. So two kings. Are you sure the partner isn't bisexual or something, or gay? Because I've got the truth coming out that there is another person involved in the situation in the work. There's a third party in the workplace. I'm wondering if this is the King of Coins, if this is another individual. I don't think that this represents you. This is another person within the workplace. King of Coins energy. I think somebody's not telling you the truth. Eight of Swords energy showing here, that they've been probably deliberating and considering this individual. You might have somebody who's gay, or you know, if you're a heterosexual male watching this and your partner's acting weird, I think your partner is acting weird, because I think that they're showing as being very distant with this King of Swords energy. It might be that this is the boss. Maybe the truth is coming out that there's a third party. Maybe it's the boss. I feel that there's cards here that are indicating somebody's not telling you the truth and they're possibly lying. Three of Swords is one, Magician is another, and the Eight of Swords. Those three cards would indicate a liar, somebody who's concealing truths. Page of Swords and the Three of Swords. Some of you guys feeling really hurt with the Three of Swords energy. It could be messages not coming through. Sometimes this is delayed messages. Messages not coming through from the partner, the King of Swords energy. I feel that you're heartbroken, probably because I feel that this person, you know, with the Ace of Swords energy. So this is also knowing. I think that you're upset, probably, Virgo, because you know with this Ace of Swords that this person's putting up a pretense, the Magician energy, that they're really happy and content within the relationship. But really, there's a, you know, this is completely like, you kind of say, well, I'm really upset because I'm really upset because I know that they're putting on a face, you know, in terms of the family. They're saying that they're happy and they're contented, but I know with the Ace of Swords, and I can see clearly with the Ace of Swords energy, that this person is emotionally disconnecting. Also, it might be that some of you guys say, well, I know that there's something going on with another person in work showing up here. Could it be another man, or, you know, is it somebody with the King of Pentacles? Is it a boss, for example, or, you know, is it somebody with the qualities of a King of Coins? Is it another married person, for example? Because the King of Coins can be married. So it might be that you also say, well, I know that there's a third party. There's somebody that they're speaking to at work, somebody that they're interested in the workplace in. And I think this person might be married. But this King of Swords, I think this person's hurting you here. This King of Swords is not telling you that they've been reviewing their relationship. So, but there could be some, because you know, the Ace of Swords means to know. It means you see clearly. We'll do that again. In love, there seems to be a lack of communication here with the Page of Swords energy, I think, happening within a relationship. Also, it could be in the relationship, some harsh words have been said with the Page of Swords, because this is arguments. So this could also be, there's harsh words that have been said in a relationship, Virgo, and it's causing a lot of heartbreak with this Three of Swords. Because you know, with the Ace of Swords energy, that the person that you're with, which I think is the King of Swords, puts on this pretense with the Magician that they're happy and contented within the relationship. But you know that this person's probably seeing somebody else. It could be within the workplace. It's either another man, or it's a boss, or it could also be somebody that's married. This person here is hiding. Eight of Swords energy. They're concealing, verbally concealing that they've been taking a step back, though, I think, to review the relationship that you guys have built together. I think that you're right. I think if you're thinking to yourself, Virgo, there's something not right here with this person, I think you should go with your hunch, because I think your intuition might be right. Alright, that is your reading. Let's quickly do the advice cards. So for love, what's the advice card? So just give me the advice card for love for Virgo, please. Give me the advice card for love for Virgo. Love yourself first is what came up. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. Also, just to say, when you get two kings in a reading, there's a conference going on, there's a meeting. So you probably know that this person's meeting up with somebody else in secret, the Eight of Swords energy, in work. So you could know that there is a meeting, King of Pentacles, King of Swords, taking place between you and your partner. They're concealing it, though, with the Eight of Swords energy. They might be concealing that they've been making plans with somebody else in the workplace as well. I think there's arguments that have been going on here for you guys, but you've got to love yourself first here. Work and finance. What do you have to say about work and finance? What's your advice on work and finance for Virgo, please? The power of prayer. So give the situation to God for uplifting and healing, and be open to miracles. Heaven's unlimited resources, love and answers are awaiting your prayers. Be sure to act upon divine guidance God gives you in response to your prayers. Okay. And finally, Virgo, let's have a look. Three cards, please. Advice for the week for Virgo in 3 cards. It says solitude. Okay. The lesson. and power. Powerful lessons to be learned. I think you need time away in order to learn a powerful lesson. I think you need time away in order to learn a powerful lesson. Alright, that's your reading, Virgo, for the week. I'd like to say thanks ever so much for joining me on Carol's Universe. If you'd like your own personal reading, go to the link below in the comment section. Take you straight through to my website or the end screen, link on the end screen. That's it. Take care. Bye-bye.